See, that's pretty good security right there. What if we rig this door up to a lever?
Get that heart.
But if they pull the wrong lever, we just drop snakes from the ceiling. Yeah, I figured it out. But then we'd have to have install snakes in the ceiling. That seems kind of like a poor choice too.
Oh man.
I did it! I saved the princess! I beat Link to the Past! It was all it took.
It's I don't think that's the end there, buddy.
I ain't talking about. You just said the Prince Zelda is safe. That's exactly what that means.
Sure it is.
See, all this other stuff, like, congratulations.
You're just breezing through it. You're like, could care less. Like I saved it. I don't know what you're talking about. It's just some blathering old man.
Wow, Red Falcon saved the universe. You should consider yourself a hero of time. No, I didn't get to that. Was it? Sorry, I was too busy mumbling to myself. Alright, Castle Soldiers, Zelda, don't worry. Don't worry. Got it. Okay, wow. That was good, dude. Myself here. You mind? Oh, no, I don't want to talk to you people. I kind of want
Hey, you have a heart.
to do. Alright, well, I'm just gonna go back to sleep. See you guys later. Have fun. So I go back into my house and roll credits, right? That's the thing. Why is this guy mad at me? I've saved the kingdom. What? It doesn't make sense, Joe. You guys. We should listen to this old man.
Yes. Old man wise.
There's a fairy in that bush.
That's where Link learned to sidle for Wind Waker.
Pretty sure I'll have to play this game. I'm like, alright, I got out of the castle. I'll pick this up later and play some more. This is pretty cool. Bird's a jerk. I don't know what I'm doing now, Joe.
Maybe you should listen to your elders.
Maybe I should help you guys chop down this tree. Alright, home sweet home. This is the same home. Over here? Okay, I'm just gonna destroy your pots.
That's what Link does, man.
They got a pool table with it, that's pretty cool. Seems like a bad place for it.
Is that what that is?
I think it's a tub.
Oh, okay. Already. That lamb.
I can't give me that bird. Yeah, you better give it up. Yeah. It's working. Don't be afraid. It'll cause a gust. It's right on the edge, you know. If only I had some sort of boomerang. What would I do? But I mean, like a boomerang that has something to do with a gale force. Yeah, this sword is way better. Is it a zoomer?
Was it?
The bushes got up and walked away.
Yeah, I think that was. sometimes you push on the back or whatever.
Jerk.
It is trying to steal from
My rubies. Your rubies. What? We're gonna guard in that bush. They hit this chick, I'm sure nothing will go wrong.
having something before it happened. You are just being talking right now.
And
I like never go in that building in this game. I totally
I
forgot
know where
about
I'm going now.
it. Hey,
Get stolen money.
I'm telling you, man, go back and talk to the old man. I don't want to give you any tips unless you want me to.
What, like the Zelda? Where I left Zelda?
Huh?
Like an hour ago.
Yeah, but he was telling you what to go do. You just kind of breezed through it. He even said, no, I didn't get it, and then breezed through it again. No, I didn't hear it right the first time. Oh my gosh, Maisie. Okay. I'm going to finish it up. Found your way back to the castle, did ya?
Apparently this is where I go. I mean, can't go back that way. What is it? I think this is why I've never finished a Zelda game. Or why I've never finished like Zelda or Link to the Past or anything like that.
Yeah.
Because I have them, and I reach this point where like, alright, I don't know where to go. Time to run around and explore. Because I love doing that in games. Wait, I can just play Metro. Just play Metro Explore. I seriously think that's it. I just get to the point where I want to explore. I'm like, there is a game that I like exploring in so much more.
Yeah.
And that's usually kind of where and that's not why I haven't finished like Ocarina of Time or anything. I forget. I burned the Deku tree down.
You did what? Yeah, no wonder you're not able to beat the game.
The Deku tree met with an unfortunate fire that I may or may not have had some sort of partial involvement in.
No wonder.
You know, he was old. He would kind of do anyway.
So you're just putting him out of his misery, is that what you're saying?
It was a mercy burden. It's over here.
you go back and talk to the old man?
I don't know where he's at.
No, it's not in the castle.
So we were in the castle when I talked to him.
No, you went through the castle through the little sewer system.
Well, I was wanting to go back through it to find it.
Out of another building.
I don't know where the other building is, but I know we started from the castle, so I was hoping maybe I could find my way back. But now there's these jerks. I don't know what their problem is.
So, reverse the directions you took to get back to the castle.
Handle that. Remind me. And all the way reversed.
Up to the beginning.
Well,
like when you
this is what you just said.
When you went to the castle just now, though, like where did you come from before you went to the castle?
I don't know how to get there. I just know how to get from here to the castle.
Alright, pull up your map.
It'd be awesome if I had some boobs. Had some for reference to a winged horse. That grass is exploding.
Yeah, they're little like mines that are in the grass and bushes.
Why would the piggery put bombs in there? Just don't get that. Do I ever make? Think I'm almost there.
Go to the right.
It just stopped beeping, you jerk.
Go to the right.
That. The same house. Hey! We were talking earlier and I kind of wasn't listening.
Remember what I said? I heard you. Alright.
I found a sword in the woods. It was a bump sword, so I threw it at that guy that was trying to rob me. Is that all you have for
You're
me?
supposed to meet the elder in the village.
I thought he was the elder.
No, in the village. You
I don't know. I did not sign up for this epic quest. I just was having a dream.
I was just playing Mario Kart, and then Joe was like, "Dude, you should play some Zelda."
Like I was lying there asleep, all of a sudden somebody started talking to me in my sleep. Said something about, hey, I need help.
My uncle wakes me up in the middle of the stormy night, says, "I've got to go to the castle."
He tells me not to leave, and then I find him dead, and he gives me a sword and says, you can do it. And he yelled at me too, like I don't know why I said my name in all capital letters.
Never read the sign.
Alright, I don't want to go in there again. I gotta take my money. Where's the place where I can kill my Pokemon? I can put in my little thing.
It really does.
Dun
Doesn't
dun
look
dun
like it,
dun
doesn't
dun
it?
dun dun. Exactly like that.
That's a pretty creepy painting that was on the wall there. Just looked like a big, like a huge close-up of a kid's face smiling.
Yeah,
Wait, is that Mario?
I think it actually is. Yeah.
Oh my gosh!
It's like
Are you serious?
it's Mario.
That's insane. things.
She didn't seem too bothered.
Yeah, just wait. Now she's bothered.
Ah, see, what's the big deal? I attacked somebody with a sword. Whatever, I feel like I'm better than these guys. Killed your guard, what's up now? Cut down your bushes. Jerk lady. Take years for those things to grow back.
Or one screen transition.
Yeah,
Well, two probably.
sometimes.
One transition.
Hey. Well, sheesh. You know what I do have? Not everybody got painting Mario. Sleep tight with crumbled up clay in your bed. You look like a friendly old person. Hey, come back here. Yeah. Hello, kindly old lady. Trust me now? Get chickens in your hands. This is a crazy chicken lady house.
In Zelda games, the old lady doesn't have cats. She has chickens. Is that what it is?
Apparently. You better run. Like a little hut. It's probably where an old man would live. I don't know. My active bombs probably would be pretty good too. Alright. Swamps.
A Zelda game where you don't have to get a bomb bag before you can get bombs.
Where's the old man? I was just in the castle!
No, wait, look around. Ooh. Yeah, this map was like so high tech. Come on, man. It's a top-down Metroid. Just think of it that way.
With them Metro, they
Octoroks instead of Zoomers.
have speed booster. They can just put there.
You get a speed booster?
Yeah, they're just wing boots with wings on them. Not the same.
Red Bull boots.
Alright. Come on here. Good. Getting that popsicle stick.
It's popsicles.
Melts them down to the sticks. What? They're jerks. Little octopus throwing rocks. What should we call them? Oh, he did. Whoa!
Call them rockets. I like that. Or that 16-bit or 16-bit readout. Show something like fan art.
That is. Somebody told me there was an old man around here somewhere. Dang. Alright, so I saved the princess, but apparently somebody told me there's more to do. I don't. No.
You're either enthused or really enthused. Do you really want to find it?
I guess.
Yeah. That should be a question mark after the yeah.
I don't really want to do all this. I just kind of want to go back home.
The reluctant hero, Link.
And to prove how much I don't want to do this, blow up your wall. Maybe. Haha! Jerk. Sell your stuff.
So you go to the old guy's house,
Hey,
ask for his help,
I didn't.
and then steal his life savings.
I'm being forced on this adventure. I just wanted to go home. And he's all like, "Whoa, why don't you go find the princess?" And I'm just like, "Hey, I don't want this. It's dangerous. I'm like a kid. There's these octopuses outside shooting rocks at me. What's up with that? Statues are coming to life. And then they stop. Now where am I going?"
Your boomerang is a stunner. Stuns it.
There we go. Yep, stop. Okay. That's going to be fast. It's pretty fun.
I think you're going to be able to walk again.
This does not seem like the place a child should be.
Okay, that number one says just throw a barrel.
Somebody's watching. Alright. I want to chill out.
Everything's going to be okay. Link is here.
Okay, I just need you. That was the wrong place. Okay, I can walk through.
just trying to think of Link now as the reluctant hero. It's like, yeah, I really don't feel like doing that. Or on the polar opposite end, like the hotshot hero.
Oh gosh, that was not part of the pattern. Just when I thought I had it figured out.
Oh my gosh.
Catch! Look up! Oh.
Yeah, unfortunately, those physics don't work.
See, now I'm dealing with skeletons and stuff like that. Like, I don't know what those things are, but they don't look like something I want to touch. This guy's hopping. This thing's probably going to get bigger. I can even hit it, I don't even know. Maybe I can land a pot shot on you here. No? Like a pot shot?
No, unfortunately, that will not work. Can't kill those guys. Later on, we'll have something that you can use to.
Later on, like right now? Yeah, I got a map. Never gonna look at it, but got it. I think what bugs me most about these skeletons is every one of them has a cracked skull.
They have a rough life.
Yeah, like every one of them that died with head trauma. I mean, that's what I'm getting from that. Double throw, double pull switch, double pull.
Yeah, you're throwing pots at them.
Hey, you know,
crack their skull through their shoulder.
I'm pretty sure if I went down there, they would not have anything to do with me. Like, I didn't want to do this in the first place.
Nobody's keeping you here, man.
See, now something went really bad in this room.
Figured out how to. Even it took me a while to figure out how to spin attack was probably the easiest way.
This game would go a lot faster if they didn't put pots in every room than I check. Take this in the next room. I'm sure that'll work. Ah!
It's too tall, man. You can't fit through the door with a pot on your head.
Found a bagel. Oh, that's a compass.
The almighty bagel.
I mean, it looked like it already had cream cheese on it and everything. Really? That's convenient.
I just remember, like, playing this when I was a little kid, and, like, touching those tiles, and like, oh my god, it's magical, I can talk to that guy.
Yeah, okay.
Something tells me you don't have the same reaction.
I was just like, man, this old man's really senile. I think I may have pull these. Yeah.
Leave it as a one-way street.
I may have kind of boned that up.
Now you're on the next one.
Well, I guess I'll go through this door. What the heck is that? Remember all those statues that I saw that one eye? And this guy, okay. Got arrows. It's pretty cool. I want that big treasure chest. How about that? Make sure
It's keeping you from
make
getting
sure
it.
to pick up all these hearts that I not right now, so that I don't need that later. You know, I'll need a heart. Oh, you do it really well. I mean, I'm starting to feel a bit guilty about stealing from everyone. You know?
I don't know. Should I really get it?
I mean, this is a big chest. The rest of them were kind of little. I'm sure they won't be too missed. I mean, that one guy was hiding behind a wall in his mouth. But what could possibly be in here? I don't... Maybe I could pick the lock with one of these arrows. Oh, it's locked. You need a big key.
Oh, I forgot. I forgot you had that.
Yeah, I imagine this is probably a key. Well, it's locked too. Oh, great. Over here.
The moral dilemma is that Link must face every day of his life.
Like, everyone already thinks I'm a crook, so now I'm just playing the part. Ooh. That jerk, he's just following me around. He doesn't need a flashlight, he has like his own flashlight. I'm just gonna step on that again.
Good.
If only I had a lantern or something, I'd be able to see much better here.
Yeah, well, the only reason you can't see in here is because you do have your lantern.
Oh,
That's what that little light
Okay.
around you is. Yeah. But yeah, if there's like the little cauldrons or whatever you call them.
Am I too wide now? Like, I'm not even getting to the door. Alright, I got a key. Oh, wasted that.
We gotta get the big key.
Yeah, apparently. That's what I've heard. Remember that room. Speaking of big keys, where is it? Oh, it's coming. I mean, I can do it now, huh? Oh, there it is. Giant black hole of abyss just rolling down the aisle. Like, there's all kinds of guys in this room that I really haven't figured out how to kill yet. Maybe bombs would be of use since that's what it just gave me. As long as this guy doesn't wake up.
Okay, number one says,
Me and him are cool.
Zombies LDU.
Like, you go back to sleep, dude. It doesn't concern you. Ooh. You guys come out and you guys. And plants sneak up on me. Well, that pot, there's probably something good in there, right? Alright. I can't go in here, I need another big key. That's... Four down here. No. What you got? You don't seem to mind the boomerang too much. I've only got one other weapon. My axe. Start. Try bombing these dudes, see if that doesn't do it. Pretty close. No. Wasted that bomb. Dang it. Ah, the days when the start button actually did something. Let's killing this guy does something. Again. Gotta check the map. Sure. Right, dude. Somebody. Yeah, chill out. Stay right there. Yeah! Oh, now he's angry.
Some sort of.
Oh, there we go. Right, oh, hey. Apparently probably got something to say about that. Alright, big key. I'm going back to the big chest. Whoa. This door. Whoa! Wait, this is that one-way road. I went through there to get a key to use it on the key to the door to go back to where I need the keys. Pro move right there. I took a wrong turn somewhere. Let's just go back to the throne room, isn't it? The big chest room. I'm going in circles, Joe. I've been through that door.
Yep.
Been through the door over here. I've been down there. Huh?
Let's go back down there. No, back to the door.
There's nowhere else to go this path. Where? You're down and
Back through all the rooms that you read something.
Wait, did I miss a door? Is that what happened?
Yeah. You took the wrong turn.
Good thing there's nothing in this room this time. Dang it. There's 4 of them. Sure left it out. See, if you guys would just open the door, I wouldn't have to murder you, and you could stay alive. Like, this would work out better for everyone. No, you gotta be all hoppity-boppity. We're not opening the door. I'm back in here now. Like that. Zoltar. Over here. Zorak. Zoltar. In my Space Coast character.
I was about to say, you're referencing the big when you talk about Zoltar.
Yeah, Zoltar, yeah. That was the dude who took my money.
I wish I was big.
No, that's Ocarina of Time. That's different. Alright, let's go. This is the big key room. Like, I can't do anything in here yet. Unless I kill these dudes. Maybe.
Oh, no, you got the big key.
I thought the keys were one-time use.
No, the big key you can use for all the big keys.
So I never need to find another big key?
Or correct, so.
Like, ever? In game?
Well, inside the dungeon. Each dungeon has one big key.
Well, now I got these dry bone wannabes here. Dude, you just need to go back to sleep. That worked out better for everyone. And walking those doors so far, like Metroid, you go in the door, it just sucks you in, you know?
Used to do that a lot in the original Zelda game, just kind of hang out in the doorway
Get halfway in the door.
while enemies would come at you.
I like getting a zoomer on the door. And then like shooting it while it's on the door and watching it just flip out.
Yeah.
I do that a lot. Wow, pretty good. Alright, run the gauntlet. You've been jiving. I got this. You got nothing on me?
Oh my god, you did it!
Didn't think I could do it, did you?
That was pretty amazing, not gonna lie.
I appreciate it.
Not gonna lie.
I'll do what I can.
That is with all sincerity, too. That was pretty awesome.
Whoop! Oh! Where to put me? I don't even know where. That's the first thing!
Yeah, but you don't have to do all the work.
That's how dungeons work. Funny how you pick up the plant button, didn't seem to be killing those plants like it did the other plants. Probably should push the sword button. So can I go there? This is bad. This is not the run. This is not the run. Whoop! Alright, half a heart. Half more than I need. Yeah, you know what I'm doing. Alright, so you go this way. Catch! See, like, not only am I intruding on these guys' house, now I'm just straight up murdering them. I really feel like I'm the offender here.
Who do you think cursed you to this place? Like, you're framed from cursed existence, having to walk the world after your mortal.
Can't jump forever. As long as your butt.
They can't.
Can't become a pogo stick in his next life. I don't know. See, I don't get why they can jump that spin. Alright, this is where things went bad. Ah, what happened to my charge? Used it up on something. Dang it. When you use the key, don't you? Good. Okay. Nothing to worry about. Everything is under control. Oh. Can't see. Gonna push it. Yeah, only get good. Alright, proved I could do this successfully. Dang!
At least you don't have to get the key next.
I got the key, yeah, I got one room further. I just gotta walk the 3 miles.
That's what it is, man. That's what it is.
3 miles back to that room. Like, are those plants? Or are they snakes? Like, what?
I think they're jello.
Oop. I don't need these spaces.
The leftovers and after Medusa gets her haircut.
Like, yeah, her hair is snakes. I mean, what does happen when Medusa gets her haircut? And they made that joke in Monsters Inc.
Oh, yeah, they did it.
Mike's girlfriend. Janine? Maybe that's too much Ghostbusters. These guys. These rooms are the worst.
You hear about the possibility of a new Ghostbusters?
Yeah, that's been a thing for a while. Dan Aykroyd always wants to make another Ghostbusters, right? That's what Ghostbusters, the video game was. It was supposed to be like some version of a Ghostbusters 3 script.
Apparently the latest rumor is that they're gonna have like a lot of like instead of comedians, they're gonna have comedians. Ghostbusters.
Oh, female.
Yeah, female Ghostbusters.
Is it gonna be like a reboot, or is it like?
I don't know. I mean, I would assume it would be some sort of a reboot, but I don't know. I don't know if they would try and do like a continuity thing where they have the old Ghostbusters. I guess they can't have all the original Ghostbusters because Harold Ramis.
Yeah, he's no longer with us. That is travesty. Yes. Of course. Oh gosh, so bad. Yep, get him back into the thing. Well, I lost my charge, tapping him. Alright. Gotta believe there's gonna be a heart under that. Which one of you fools? What? Get me out of here. Shh. This whole time I could just step on that. Listen, listen.
You're in a safe spot.
And wow, you can sword fight the bowling balls. Oh, they push you out of the way. Alright, I got 4 options here. I'm feeling like top right. Not top right. Top right was the wrong choice. So I'm going to do the opposite of what I thought was right, but bottom left. Guess what? Bottom left. Of course. No one ever thinks to check top left.
The thing is, I thought it was the bottom right. I thought I remembered correctly. I was like, it's not going to go to the bottom right until the last one. And then you went to it, and I was like, oh wait, it's not the right one.
Oh, this guy. Alright, this
Use
guy.
your new weapon, by the way.
The bow and arrow?
Yeah.
This guy. Kind of like, well, he doesn't seem to mind the sword. Alright, we'll try out the bow and arrow. Skittish to. Oh, yeah, I'll just put that bow. That's cool. Using weapons with limited ammo is going to be a little nervous. Still got the arrow stuck in him. Just doesn't care. That's pretty bad. And this does okay. You're wandering around in a dungeon. You probably shouldn't be in. Right?
Right.
You're fighting skeletons with cracked skulls.
Yep.
These like weird Medusa jello molds. These red and green Cyclops dudes.
Yeah.
One of which had an arrow sticking out of his face. Didn't bother him that much. Now I'm getting ready to walk into a room that has a skull longhorn doormat thing. I'm sure this is where they keep their cookies.
I mean, what would the reluctant hero do here?
Like, there's 2 doors to this room.
Which one do I really want to go through right now?
Like, I kind of feel like maybe if I shoot an arrow in from the doorway, maybe I'll get lucky and just catch whoever's in there off guard. I'm gonna try it. We'll see what happens. These guys, great. Alright, well.
I'm gonna walk a fine line of not spoiling anything, but
Oh boy!
so helping you if you need help. Just let me know.
Do I have a maximum number of arrows? There's like 30 that I can carry.
Yeah, I believe that's
Alright, wake up. Oh boy! Alright, I got a little line. I did not expect you to wake up too.
Yeah.
He's cool over there. He's fine. Alright, that's it. Alright, no password. Have no effect. Okay. Come on. Come on.
Just trying to coax him to move. Did you move at all?
Yeah, I thought I moved forward a little bit.
Okay, I like looked away for a second, looked back up, and he started moving, and it didn't look like you.
I had that instant of hesitation where I can totally play this right now. Okay. See, this is what I didn't want. This is why I didn't want to go in the giant skull room. They're bouncing statues. I'm pretty sure if they look like they go in a circular motion. Nope, that ruins that one. Oh, okay, well they're all over there now. Oh, you know, my Mega Man instincts took over and I tried to push the slide button. I don't know why. I mean, even if it was Mega Man X, ZR wouldn't be the slide button.
I thought you were like, I thought they hit you and you were dead. And I'm like, well, that's not the transition screen we should see.
See, now here's the thing. I'm kind of giving myself the shaft, because now I'm not sliding, and I believe I'm halfway under one with time frozen. I believe this is the perfect time to make a restore point.
Dude!
Alright.
You restore from it, you're just going to be underneath them and get hit again.
Hey, you never know, man.
Again.
You never know until you try. You don't know these things.
Oh, my gosh.
I got hit.
Okay,
Right.
you made it, though.
We got the arrows. Hey, yeah. Oh, gosh. Okay, this is... Alright, I got this now. Yeah, okay. Yeah, look at you. You got nothing on me. Yeah, they're kind of pushovers. I guess that skull welcome mat was kind of making me nervous for nothing. Yeah, why not? This makes it easier for me to shoot you. Oh, who's gonna dodge first? Game of night statue chicken. Careful, man.
6 arrows.
Living on the edge, dude. Oh, 6 arrows? Okay. This guy. Alright, I got 3. I got enough to take out one more. I think I've hit one of these guys once. Yeah, get up against the wall. That's a good way to do this. Alright. Whoa, no! I've angered the last one standing. This is not good. I have no... Okay. Alright, we're gonna change the tactic. He is following me. Probably a little too much for the bombs. Bomb's gonna hurt me apparently as well. Guess what?
Look from the restore point.
You know what? I can. You laughed when I said
I thought you only had like half a heart when they were jumping on top of you, so I thought you were gonna die.
Alright, restore point. Here, let's do this. Alright. We're back in this like nothing ever happened. I know how these arrow things work now. Okay. Alright, you know what? It wouldn't be classic restore point action. Let's have picked up right where I left off. And we have to listen to this beeping. It's okay though.
It's nice though, these restore points.
Yeah, it is kind of nice.
It's really cool. Like
walking through the dungeon again is rather tedious.
I used it
Alright, so
like when I was trying to learn how to do the quick kill for grade.
yeah. I'm not sure how I got hit there. Like, that dude just kind of hit me instantly. And I couldn't move. So they like to, like, kind of bunch up.
There you go. Yeah.
Now they're gonna do the wall thing. Let's see if I can take out one of these guys. I'm gonna shoot those arrows as fast as I want. What do you got? One hit with those. Alright, 15 arrows, 3 guys. I got this. We got it. I gotta remember here. I'm just. Alright. Now, I wonder if arrows are still effective before you see here. The bomb thing was working out alright. Alright. Oh, he gets faster. I'm using the joystick and this controller.
Yeah, I was about to ask you that actually.
And you know, I didn't even think about it until just now because I can't do a quick turnaround here like I want to. But I don't have time to take my thumb off of the joystick and put it on the D-pad. Alright, I'm gonna move. Ready? I'm gonna do it as I'm going to the right so I don't have to really get off that long.
There you go.
Well, now I have to take it. I mean, I've already murdered everyone in this dungeon. Who's left?
Who's gonna witness me?
Who's left?
Nobody's left to say who did it. I took care of all the witnesses.
Point doesn't leave any loose ends. Except for in the castle, apparently everyone thinks he's a criminal.
This is true. This is true. Tigetus has...
I kind of feel like a little restore point just to prove that I can do it with half my heart. It would be cool if, with those restore points, you could like send them out as like challenges.
Okay. Yeah.
Were you familiar with Game Room on 360 with the old Atari stuff? It was basically there you could make a restore point and send that out as a challenge.
Yeah.
Like play all the way up to the last level of.
So you're like talking about go into that room with half a heart.
Right.
Can
see
you
who
beat
can
this
do
boss?
it. And if they could rig it up where there's like leaderboards and you kept track of your time, if you could like build a challenge, like I want this challenge to be time based or something like that.
That would be cool.
That would be kind of neat.
And that's kind of how I look at like, oh gosh, the
NES remix.
Yeah, NES remix 1 and 2.
They could get there with that stuff. I think. I mean, eventually that stuff would evolve to something like that.
And they got the make your own Mario thing that's coming out.
That could be potentially pretty cool. Yeah.
K-Dog number 1 says, "Yay."
You like that? This guy can't pop up. Nope, that's still not the menu button. No, I keep pushing it. Alright. What better place to boomerang this guy? Oh yeah, that's right. Alright, I gotta find this old coot and like tell him that I killed everybody. Like he could at least turn off the security system. He knows I'm coming. Night something. Hilla? Pendant of courage. Let me guess. There's a pendant of strength. Or no, a pendant of power and a pendant of wisdom. Hey, got some boots. My Pegasus shoes, not Pegasus boots. Pardon me.
There you go, man. Now you can do your speed boost everything.
How do you do this? There it is. Okay.
figure out how to get your shine spark.
Like, I remember the first time I figured out shine sparking. And oddly enough, it was in Metroid.
Okay. Wow.
Because, keep in mind, I couldn't find Super Metroid until...
I didn't own a copy of Super Metroid until... I guess I keep moving. People are watching this. 2004, I think, is when I finally got my copy of Super Metroid.
When did you start playing Metroid games then?
We bought the original NES Metroid in 1989. So 3 years after it came out. Probably about 2 months after we got our NES. We got our NES in May of 1989.
So so between that and Metroid Fusion or what, like did you play it at all? Like play any of the other Metroid games until later? Or until you got Super Metroid much later?
Let's see. I would have played Super Metroid at that point. I don't think I'd beaten Super Metroid yet. I did initially first play Super Metroid like back when I was in middle school, probably around, I'm going to say 1990 sometime, the first time I played Super Metroid. And it was, somebody left their Super Nintendo at my house and they had Super Metroid. And I got to play it briefly, but I had to go to bed because it was bedtime, and so I did not get to play it much. I basically... I think I got bombed, was as far as I got. So I beat the first Teresa or whatever, you know, was as far as I got, if I even got that far. Because it's pretty late.
So when did you really get into it? Was it
I first beat
GBA era?
What are you asking?
When did you first like really get into the Metroid series?
With the first one. Like I played the first one a ridiculous amount. And played Metroid 2 a ton, but I could never really find my way. I kept getting lost with the monitoring screen stuff. And it was the kind of thing where parents weren't going to buy me a Super Nintendo. Couldn't afford to buy me a Super Nintendo. So I never really asked. Maybe if I'd asked, it worked out better. And the reason we got our NES is me and my brother saved up our money together to buy it. But at that point, by the time I wanted a Super Nintendo, my brother was off to college. Him and his roommate had purchased a Super Nintendo, the one I now have, actually. I ended up buying it off of my brother's friend later. He's got a jerk. And so that's how I played a lot of Killer Instinct and Mortal Kombat 2. Whenever they would bring it home, sometimes on the weekend from college, I would play it. But I always wanted Super Metroid. I would go to the Kmart that we got the original Metroid at and stare at Super Metroid in the display case. Man, I wish I had that. And oddly enough, Kirby Superstar was right next to it. And Kirby was another of my favorite games my brother bought me for Christmas one. Somehow he knew he got it for me. Didn't necessarily know I wanted it. And I forgot school existed because of Kirby's Adventure. But when I got to get back to the point of this whole conversation, when I first started shine sparking, this was probably in 2003 or 4 when I finally got my Game Boy player for my Cube. Because I didn't have a Game Boy Advance at the time. I had a Game Boy player before I had a Game Boy Advance.
Gotcha.
So once I finally got that, I'm playing Metroid Fusion and Zero Mission right now. So I bought them both, played Fusion first, and I had a computer at that point. I had just gotten one like a few months before, and I did the same. I just charged up and jumped like a mile. And so I got on this Metroid forum, like, dude, I think I found a way to do some sequence breaks in Metroid. And I was like, you idiot, that's shine sparking. I'm like, oh. Well, I didn't know about this.
That's cool.
This was also after I beat Metroid Prime, because I had my GameCube.
Right.
So it was just a weird order in which I played them. I didn't play Super for maybe more than an hour up to that point. And then I went, you know, Metroid Prime Fusion was the first game I played that actually had sense working in it that I played it long enough to discover it. Because it was probably the next year of college that I actually found Super Metroid finally at GameStop used for $40. And I've been looking for it forever. I've gone to flea markets, I've gone to garage sales, never could find it. You know, didn't live in Tulsa where vintage stock was a thing. You could just walk in and pick it up off the shelf.
Right. Yeah, it's like the GameCube, Game Boy Advance era is when I got into Metroid. Because kind of like you, the first time I played Super Metroid was my brother had borrowed it from one of his friends.
Mm-hmm.
And he played it a little bit and everything, and I got to play it a little bit at that point when I was that young. And I don't know why, but I just didn't like it.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that was actually the first Metroid game I ever played. I never played the original NES or the Game Boy one. But then when the GameCube came out, Prime was one of the first big titles for it. So I got that. Figured I'd try it out. Fell in love with it.
Right.
Got the GBA version. So, rest is history.
I've been there from the beginning, I guess. As much as it can be 3. I mean, it came out in '86. I don't know when it came out in NES somewhere, probably around then. But it's just because of my lack of having a Super Nintendo, I just kind of missed out on being able to play that stuff. And what's weird is I had a strategy guide for Super Metroid.
Did you?
I talked my mom into buying that for me somehow.
That's cool.
Begged and begged and begged.
Before you had a Super Nintendo.
Before I had Super Nintendo, yeah.
Huh.
And so I read that thing back and forth. And like I knew everything about it. Like,
except for the fact that you could shine spark.
Yeah, apparently I missed that. You know, all the things. And I actually ended up loaning that strategy guide to the person I ended up buying the Super Nintendo from, who was my brother's friend, because he had borrowed Super Metroid from somebody else. He didn't actually own it. Because when I bought that Super Nintendo, he gave me all the games. Super Metroid wasn't one of them. And the point of this whole thing is that he never gave that strategy guide back. So now I don't have that strategy guide. Either one of these days get on eBay and buy it for something, yeah. Screw you, I'm just gonna take my money. Only got 353 rupees. Oh, I'm about to die. See, now that dude, this is totally like Metroid. That Zoomer's in this pipe somewhere. I know he is. Like Upper Brinstar, he's in there somewhere. I've already been down here. This was the dead. Sword's in here somewhere. I can't get it yet, though. I'm trying to go to the other fire pit or whatever. No, it's way out. I don't know. I'm lost. Another thing I think is really funny is I got so frustrated with Metroid 2, trying to figure out where to go, that out of frustration I loaned it to a friend of mine. We traded games for a while. This was, at the time, agreed to be a temporary exchange of games. I knew I wanted it back, because it was Metroid 2.
Right.
But the thing was, we traded, and I forgot we traded it, or I just, we both stopped playing our Game Boys or something.
Right.
And so that trade that was supposed to be a temporary thing was a temporary thing that lasted 5 years. And the funny part of the story was, the one day I finally went back to his house or whatever, and it just held Killer Instinct for the Game Boy up. Terrible version of Killer Instinct, by the way. Not that game hasn't aged well.
Right.
But I just held it up and said, I'm ready to trade back now. Okay, instantly. We both knew what was going on. So he dug out his Game Boy and gave me Metroid 2 back. And
that's awesome.
What kind of makes me sad about that is he gave me the manual back as well for it, but it's a little banged up. It's not in really good condition like the rest of my manuals. But I thought that was kind of cool that just 5 years later we picked up this conversation. Yeah,
where you left off.